Hello and welcome to round 5 of the Red Bull Air Race World Championship. Nick Fellows and Steve Jones in Liberty State Park, and with a beautiful view of Manhattan City behind us. I'm happy to report that we've possibly witnessed the most exciting Red Bull Air Race of all time. The good news for a British pilot by the name of Paul Bonhomme is he's managed to take top position, 12 points, and maintain his lead at the top of the championship. Steve, I have to say there have been times and moments this week where we have questioned Paul Bonhomme's plane and even his flying skills.
Yeah, we were worried. I would argue we weren't questioning his skills. We were certainly questioning whether he was feeling the pressure. But certainly he sent a very firm message to us and to especially Hannes Ark. He wasn't feeling the pressure. Great flying from him. Great result.
So Paul Bonhomme takes top position here in New York City. Hannes Ark has to settle for 4th spot after a dramatic pylon hit. Steve, was that the pressure or was that Hannes just pushing that a little bit too hard?
Well, you've really got to go for it. If you're going to beat Bonhomme, you have got to fly without holding back. He was taking such a tight angle through that gate that really he couldn't get the airplane through, hit a gate. But you've got to push to win.
And of course, if you calculate that penalty, if you take away those 6 seconds, he would have quite easily taken the victory here today. So a disappointment for Hannes Ark down in 4th position. Congratulations to Bonhomme. Now, the other pilots on the podium include the second British pilot, Nigel Lamb. I think it's fair to say, Steve, Nigel's not had a happy time here in New York, but a very valuable 10-point score today.
Yeah, absolutely. If you fly well and just allow the other guys to make the mistakes, that's what happens. And Nigel knew he wasn't really on the pace. He couldn't match the pace of Hannes Ark and Paul Bonhomme. But if you get a penalty like Hannes Ark, Lamb's just going to sit there and mop up the points. Great second place for Nigel Lamb.
And most importantly, he keeps his hopes alive for the possible championship of 2010, should Paul Bonhomme struggle when we head over to Europe. 3rd spot went to Kirby Chambliss, a delighted American crowd, Steve.
Yeah, very popular 3rd place for Chambliss. That's third position in a row for him. And he's really, getting the absolutely last ounce of performance out of his airplane. So great result for him.
No question of a doubt, something for everyone here in New York. Let's bring you right up to date with the full result of round 5 of the championship. So the confirmation of the British 1-2 in New York. Bonhomme in top position, Lamb the runner-up, Chambliss in 3rd, Hannes Ark down in 4th. It's the 3rd time this season Pete McLeod has finished in 5th position ahead of Ivanov, Goulian, Desjanier, McLean, Doldra, Schonker and Rachmanin in 12th. Let's take a look at the World Championship standings, and Bonhomme extends his lead over Hannes Ark by 5 points after his victory today. Lamb is in 3rd position on 47. Kirby Chambliss holds on to 4th with 35. Then we see McLeod, Ivanov, Goulian and Matt Hall in 8th. And that's all we've got time for from New York City. It was tipped to be the biggest event of the season so far, and it certainly delivered. From Nick Fellows here in Liberty State Park and Steve Jones, we head to Lausitz in Germany for round 6 of the tour on August the 8th. Until then, it's goodbye for now.
Goodbye.